So as you can tell, today is gonna be a hymn chord breakdown. It's gonna be Maître sur la Tempête. It's a French hymn that we sing in Haitian churches. It was requested by one of our viewers. I don't know if there's an English version to it, but if you hear the melody, maybe there is. So let's just get into it. So I made the tutorial. I played it on the key of B flat, but I believe it's originally in the key of C, right? But we did B flat because a lot of the time, to be honest with you, most of the Haitian churches, most of the people, they can't really sing at the key of the hymn. Okay, so we started with the chord one. So So here's what you're going to notice in the way I'm playing. Since I'm assuming that I'm playing for a congregation, I'm not playing as much melody as if I was going to play this by myself, right? As a special song, right? So I'm only focusing on the harmony. I'm not doing Not that you can't do it, but hey, that's not a special song. I started with B flat. Da, 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 da. It's okay to put some melody in there too. It's not like you're not gonna play any melody at all. But anyway, that's how I played it. Leave me alone. So So that's like my dominant. So I could just do the one again here, but I like. So here's the thing. A lot of musical phrases, they start with one and they end with one. So when I'm ending a phrase with one, instead of just keeping the one for the next phrase, I like to do a passing chord, a dominant in between, which is the 5 dominant, right? So that's the 5 dominant, the F dominant. I don't like it that way. I prefer it that way. So the thing is here, I'm playing a pre-dominant before I do it. So in my head, I'm playing a 4 here, right? And then my 5, my dominant, which is kind of a weird. Sounds nice. So here, I could go to the regular one. Da, 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 da. But here, since I already know I'm gonna go to a 4, I just do the dominant. So same idea as here. I do a pre-dominant and then dominant. Da, 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 da. So that's my real dominant. That's my B flat dominant. But before I go it, I approach it from a predominant, which in that case is a sus chord, da, 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 to my 4. Da, da. I do this a lot. I don't know if it's a bad habit. So before I go to, normally 6 is my passing chord to the 2, but usually it would be a dominant. So just so it would be sound like da, 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 right? So that's how it would sound as a dominant. But I just like to do like just the minor here. That's really a suspended, but in my mind, I'm playing a minor. Doesn't matter what it says. It matters what I think I'm doing. So it's a 5 on my right hand and a 6 on my left hand. Right? G over F. So, I mean, F over G. Da, da, da. And then my 2, right? E flat over C minor. My C minor is my 2. Right, there's room for some melody sometimes. It's just like especially in American churches where they play with hymnals. I mean, I don't know, to each person their taste and stuff, but I kind of don't like when, if I'm playing to accompany someone and I'm like playing the exact same thing. It kind of defeats the purpose of accompanying, right? Because you're supposed to be enhancing, beautify what they're doing. So how am I beautifying it if I'm playing the exact same thing? So anyways. And then now 7, 3, 6, right? I have a C minor on my right hand. 7 dominant on my left hand, and here I have a F sharp augmented on my right hand, and a 3 dominant on my left hand. And remember that what's on your left hand is what's the most important. If your left hand is right, or as long as your left hand is right, a lot of the time, whatever you do on the right hand, it's just gonna fit whatever the left hand is doing, right? So 7, 3, and then my 6, which is a G minor. Right, 6. Because I'm going back to the 6 again. So I did 6. Now my passing chord to the 6, which is 3. In that case, D dominant. And then back to the 6 again. Actually, I did a kind of a drop 2 movement here. So it's like just the G minor, G minor, G minor, G minor, G minor, G minor, and then here to my D, right? It's like da 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 da, right? So da, da, right to my D. So to my D, to my G minor again. So, and then since I'm going to the 5, my C dominant. 5. Now the bass goes down. So I have my 5 on the right hand, 4 on the left hand. And then the same dominant I did for the 1 here. To go to the 4. Predominant, dominant, and then 4. So I have B flat. So right hand, it's like I have an A flat, major 7. And then left hand, I have this 4th here. It could just be like this. But I just feel like when I double this note, it adds something extra. You see the difference? Without it, with it. So I just like to do it whenever I'm doing this predominant to dominant move. The same thing we did earlier. Okay, now we're gonna do a 7-3-6 again. We can do the same 7-3-6 we did earlier, or right. Right, 7-3-6, and then 2. If you want, before you go to the 2, you can do a passing chord, which is basically the 6, right? Or it's the same thing. Now, there's 2 different versions I did with that. There's one that was a little more diatonic, which is I actually did the 3 minor, D minor, 4 major, 5 major, 4, 5, 1. Right? For the 6, 7, 1, the real chords are actually 4, 5, 1. My friend, I'm sorry for the interruption. Listen, this channel has been stuck in 10,000 subscribers. I don't know for how long. So please help me out. Help your friend out. Please share, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Like it, comment. Even if you don't have anything to say, just say hi in the comments. You have no idea how much that pushes the video with the YouTube algorithm. Our goal is to hit 100,000. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know when, but I'm counting on you. I'm counting on your help. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with someone. So you have this version. So, and then sometimes I would do the actual traditional gospel one, which is. There's different ways you can do it, so it's up to you. Pick your favorite one. So now this should be a minor 7 flat 5 like this, but I figured if I make this, that's the flat 5, right? If I make this a dominant, it sounds nice too, right? So see, on almost all of my dominants, I always keep doing that predominant to dominant. So if you master that move, trust me, it's a game changer, right? You can do it for every chord, right? So it's nice. So even here on my 6, I'm doing it again. So or you can do. That's one move I did here. That's a 3 dominant. So here, like da, 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 I can do an actual drop 2 of the 1 major here. Da, da, going to the 4. Or I can make this actually dominant. So da, 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 right? Right, same move here, right? Predominant, dominant. So the way you should think about this predominant, dominant thing. So for example, I'm doing it on G. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the chord that's a whole step down. I did several videos explaining that, right? Which is F, right? Right? If I'm doing it on C, it would be B flat chord. Right? From B flat to my actual C dominant, right? B flat, right? See, if you really look at the chord, you see it's a B flat here, right? Plus my C on the bass, and then down to my actual C dominant here, and then resolve it to my 1, right? Right? Or if I'm doing it on F sharp, what's my chord gonna be? It's gonna be E. Good job. Right? So basically, E, E major, and then my F sharp, dominant. Okay, so da, da, right? So now I'm doing it on G. So on my right hand here, I have my F major chord, and here I have my G, right? It's kind of like a F major chord plus G on the left side, right? And then to my actual G dominant, right? Which one do we pick? So here, I think there's one part I just kept going up like with it like this. We could do it with the traditional gospel one, like ba, ba, da, 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 da. I was trying to do something here, so let's try it again. Okay, let's do it again. La. No, so. That was fun, right? So I'm just going up like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here I kind of have to go back to the 3. 3, 4, 5 sharp, 6, 7, 1 sharp, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5 sharp, 6, 7, 1 sharp, 2, 5, 1. You want me to do it again? I can do it again. So. Right. Nice. Okay, I forgot where I was with the actual original. So, anyways, listen. After that, it woke up. I gave you. I don't think there's anything else I I need to give you for that video. So it was a pleasure. Thank you for sitting with me and watching all the way through the end. Please share it with someone else. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget, if you are interested in getting your piano playing to the next level or even just starting out, do not hesitate. Reach out because it's never too late to start working on your dreams. Blood of the Lamb.